All right, good afternoon, fellow investing brothers and sisters, near and far. Heading into the weekend here. Just keeping people company with the the ongoing tragic comedy that is AMC. I know at least 12 to 15% of you feel it's right on track, and we're headed for fantastic squeeze. And I still believe there's probably money to be made. I'm just not spending a bunch of time on it either way. I did log on to Twitter today just to see what kind of blowback, if any, that Aron was getting. And he's getting a fair amount. I mean, people are calling him on this shit. Because at the very least, the lies aren't even very good. At the very least, you're not even addressing the bulk of your shareholders who are down 90 plus fucking percent. So, at least tell better lies. At least pretend you give a shit. That would be my advice to you, Aron. But, beyond that, I know, talked about this before. Some of you are heavily invested, and my feeling is spending as little time as possible focusing on the downside, which is significant, and how you can move on. Preserving your own financial and personal health is the way to go. I will say, conditions now are not radically different from what we saw in '08. If you watch the movie The Big Short and kind of do a little research, it could very well be that a black swan event takes things right up into the stratosphere. Does popcorn have enough shares to continuously drive down the stock? He could probably tap dance and come up with several hundred million more on top of what he's already planning to do, but he might not be able to do it in such a way to where it would actually keep the price where he and his buddies want it. So my personal feeling is there's money to be made. I'm not spending a bunch of time thinking about it, even though conditions for a second kind of Big Short 2.0 are kind of right out there, and it's a lot of the same players. You can look back and find Ken Griffin talking about too connected to fail. Some of these guys crashed the economy back in '08, and who knows what they were doing before that. And even with additional fines and laws put into place and making things illegal, has not stopped these people. So my feeling, as per yesterday, about calling AMC Investor Relations, if 2, 3, 4, 10, 12,000 calls come in a day asking for, hey, I want an explanation as to why we're down 90 plus percent, what the plan is to make shareholders whole again, I think that's appropriate. Yeah, that's just my feeling on it. At any rate, I'm kind of on to other stuff, but I do understand for those who are really mired in this, it's a big deal. A lot of us went into it, yes, with the idea of profiting, but from my perspective too, I really planned on being in AMC long term because I'm in entertainment, and being involved with an entertainment company with 103 years of history was kind of appealing to me. Now, short of a miraculous reboot in terms of board members, CEOs, policy, I can't fathom doing that. So anyway, that's my take on it. So hope everyone has a good weekend, and yeah, regardless of where you're at in terms of investing, I hope you're able to just take a breather, focus on other things, and focus on everything that's going well for you. With a little practice, most of us can find some things in the faces of our children, or great memes online, or a cool Netflix thing we can binge watch that can kind of pull us up if we're feeling down. So at any rate, have an excellent weekend, and just know you're not alone. There are lots of us out here who are all hanging together with you. So take care.